Hey David, don't you think the question, "What are your hobbies?" feels incredibly familiar, yet exactly like a trap?
Spot on. Every time I hear that, I just want to reply. My hobby is desperately trying to remember if I actually have one.
Ha ha! Back when I interviewed for a club, I told myself to sound utterly sophisticated, so I blurted out, "I absolutely love reading."
Sounds highly intellectual. Then what?
They asked me what the last book I read was. I completely froze for a solid 5 seconds.
So, how did you salvage that train wreck?
I confidently declared, "I've been reading a whole lot of headlines."
Brilliant. The true art of judging a book by its cover.
You know it.
But that's nothing compared to my tragedy. I once wrote running on my profile
That sounds active and wonderfully healthy.
until they enthusiastically invited me to join a 5K marathon.
And how many kilometers did you actually survive?
I instantly changed my hobby to sleeping.
Well, at least no one forces you to compete in sleeping.
Exactly. I've yet to see an open sleep championship, but if there were one, I'd definitely hustle for the runner-up spot.
Why not the grand champion?
Because out there are legendary masters who sleep for 12 hours and still whine that it's not Enowa.
Haha! Honestly, I think a hobby doesn't have to be something grandiose.
Agreed. Some love drawing, some play instruments, some plant trees.
And some love collecting receipts just to sit and cry at the end of the month.
Haha, that's a masochistic passion, not a hobby. But I have to admit, people are incredibly dedicated to it.
So right now, what are you completely obsessed with? Photography. At first, I just meant to snap a coffee pic for my story.
And now, have you evolved into a professional photographer?
Now my phone's storage is overflowing with pictures of clouds, leaves, window corners, the neighbor's cat, and pastries.
I bet that pastry was quite shocked by its sudden rise to fame.
I edit my photos meticulously, you know. A cup of coffee might be light brown in real life.
And after it passes through your hands?
After 10 minutes of magical adjustments, it becomes a much prettier light brown.
Ah, the true art of editing for my own amusement.
At least I think it looks gorgeous. What about you? Any new obsessions lately?
I'm super into cooking.
Seriously?
It's strange, really. I watch a 5-minute tutorial and feel like I'm on the verge of becoming a Michelin star chef.
And when you actually roll up your sleeves in the kitchen?
The 5-minute video takes me 40 minutes to replicate, leaving behind a frying pan that requires a memorial service.
Oh, poor frying pan.
It died a heroic death in the name of culinary science.
So, did you learn anything from that disaster?
Of course, my skills have visibly improved.
Does the food taste better now?
No, I just got much faster at scrubbing burnt pans.
Haha, you're an absolute comedy god.
But seriously, the world of hobbies is bizarre. Take fishing enthusiasts, for example.
Sitting in absolute silence for 6 solid hours.
Just to catch a single fish, snap a check-in photo, and toss it right back.
The fish is probably thinking, "Wait, you dragged me up here just for a photo shoot?"
That exact scenario is hilarious. But I've had my fair share of chasing weird trends too. I once tried to learn the guitar.
That's nice. Playing music is so romantic.
I was super pumped for the first 3 days. By day 4, the neighbors started slamming their windows shut in unison.
A clear sign that your music was making a widespread impact.
Spreading in a disastrously negative direction, so I switched to practicing with unplugged earphones.
Very subtle and highly respectful to the community.
Then I got heavily into origami.
Oh, wow. That takes a massive amount of patience.
The instructions kept saying, repeat this step, but I didn't even know what step I was on.
Did you manage to fold a paper crane in the end?
It was intended to be a crane, but it mutated into an alien entity yet to be recognized by modern science.
Haha. You know, I've realized something. When you're truly engrossed in a hobby, time flies terrifyingly fast.
Dead right. I start watching a cooking video, look up, and suddenly 3 hours have vanished.
Watch for 3 hours, cook for 20 minutes, eat for 10 minutes, wash dishes for 40 minutes. Truly a deeply touching time to reward ratio.
But it's fun.
That's true. At the end of the day, a hobby doesn't need to win the world's admiration.
It just needs to make you smile.
And chip away at the mundane boredom of every day.
So, after this coffee, what's your plan? Going back to editing photos?
Yup. What about you? Going back to binge-watching cooking videos?
Nope. Today I've decided to hit the kitchen and put theory into practice.
Should I get a fire extinguisher ready for you?
I don't need a fire extinguisher, just some emotional preparation.
For whom? For me?
For my brand new frying pan.
Haha! Let's hope it's resilient enough to survive your blazing passion.
If it doesn't make it, at least it sacrificed itself for the journey of chasing dreams.
A journey, reeking of burnt food, but absolutely unforgettable.
Hey Sophia, do you ever wonder where we'll be in 5 years?
Of course. I have the entire script vividly mapped out.
Oh, sounds promising. So, what's the grand vision?
I just hope I still have a full head of hair by then.
A highly practical and purely survival-based goal.
What about you? You must have some magnificent 5-year master plan, right?
I once drafted a massive 2-page list of life goals.
Sounds highly professional. Then what happened?
Then I tucked it away very, very safely.
So you could pull it out every year and track your progress?
No. So I could completely forget where I hid it.
Let me guess. The first goal on the list was find the list of goals?
Exactly. And I brilliantly accomplished it 3 years later while cleaning my room.
So, what was written on this dust-covered relic of time?
Goal number 1. Wake up at 5 a.m. every day to catch the sunrise.
How long did you stick to that?
Exactly 1 day.
As a milestone to ignite your determination?
No, it was the day I suffered from severe insomnia.
Welcoming the sunrise in absolute sheer exhaustion.
Goal number 2. Exercise every morning. I even invested in a beautiful gray yoga mat.
Did you use it regularly?
Every single day. I placed it under my rolling chair so it wouldn't scratch the wooden floor.
That mat must be severely depressed. Born with the dream of being athletic gear, ending up as a furniture coaster.
Life never goes as planned. But you're no better. How's that goal to read 50 books a year going?
I managed to read a ton of pages.
Specifically, how many books?
Roughly 8 books.
Well, I guess that's an A for effort.
But the problem is, I spent the vast majority of my time watching how to read 10x faster video tutorials.
Ah, yes. Watching tutorials on reading instead of actually reading. The ultimate trap of the digital age.
Tell me about it! I got so caught up in preparing tools and methods that before I knew it, the whole damn day was gone.
Sounds like me the other day, binging 10 consecutive videos on how to manage time effectively.
And the result?
By the time I finished, I had absolutely zero time left to work.
Well, at least your brain is fully stocked with theoretical knowledge.
The knowledge has been downloaded, but the execution phase is currently pending approval.
I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate things, thinking goals have to be incredibly monumental.
Exactly. Buying a huge house, a luxury car, holding a flashy title.
But sometimes, the tiniest goals are the ones that bring us the most joy.
For instance, waking up on time for a whole straight week.
Yes, or drinking a full 2 liters of water, not skipping breakfast, going to bed before midnight.
Oh boy, that sleeping before midnight one is as daunting as summiting Mount Everest for me.
Why? Did the social media algorithms trap you again?
Around 10 p.m., I always tell myself, just one more short clip, then I'll sleep.
And when you finally look up,
It's 2 a.m., and I'm deeply invested in watching a guy build a clay swimming pool in the middle of a dense jungle.
the algorithm has successfully manipulated your psyche.
The older I get, the more terrifyingly humble my goals become.
What did you want to be when you were little?
As a kid, I wanted to be a grand inventor, and now, I am the grand inventor of every possible excuse to procrastinate.
Give me a prime example.
I'll leave it for tomorrow. I'll have way more energy.
And when tomorrow arrives?
I'll do it on Monday to kick off the week with motivation. Then on Monday, you know what? Let's start fresh next month.
And when next month comes?
Might as well wait until the start of next year and make it epic.
An infinite loop of procrastination governed by flawless logic.
I used to take great pride in my ability to delay things indefinitely, until one fateful day.
What happened? Did you finally have an awakening?
I looked at my to-do list and realized it was filled entirely with tasks from 3 months ago.
You are an absolute record holder.
So from that day on, I switched tactics. Anything that can be done in 5 minutes, I do immediately.
Has it actually worked?
Definitely. At the very least, I no longer have to burn brain cells trying to remember what year I postponed a task to.
I'd call that an extraordinary leap forward. What about your language learning goal?
The learning app is still relentlessly sending me daily reminder notifications.
And how do you respond to it?
I'm deeply moved by the app's perseverance. It believes in me far more than I believe in myself.
Come on. At least we're learning to embrace our own imperfections.
So true. Ultimately, life isn't a cutthroat marathon to see who crosses the finish line first.
It's a leisurely stroll. The crucial part is that we're still moving forward.
Even if we're only advancing one tiny step a day.
Because one tangible step today is infinitely better than a flawless plan, forever trapped on paper.
Wow, you're sounding like a world-class motivational speaker.
I just came up with that on the spot. Pretty cool, huh?
Super cool. I bet in 10 years, we won't remember every single sentence from today.
But we'll definitely remember the feeling of sitting here this afternoon, sipping coffee, and laughing at our own pie-in-the-sky goals.
Absolutely. Sometimes, happiness isn't about finally reaching the destination,
But simply having a reason to be excited to step into tomorrow.
and if the road gets a little too exhausting,
Then we'll pull over and grab another cup of coffee.
you read my mind. But this coffee isn't meant to fuel my motivation, mind you.
Then, what is it for?
It's a perfectly legitimate excuse to sit here and shoot the breeze with you a bit longer.
Well, look at that. Seems this is the one goal you've executed most flawlessly all day.
I am deeply proud to have accomplished it. Now, there is just one final goal remaining.
Paying for the coffee?
Precisely. And let's hope this goal doesn't get procrastinated until next month.
Don't worry. The cafe owner is glaring at you. There's no delaying this one.
All right, all right.
Tell me, David, do you believe there are days when you do absolutely nothing wrong, yet feel so mortified you just want the ground to swallow you whole?
I believe it, because I happen to be a senior expert in that exact field.
Really? Spill the tea on your most recent epic crash and burn moment.
I walked into a cafe once. I spotted an acquaintance, threw my hand up to wave confidently, beaming like a ray of sunshine.
And then what?
The person stared at me for 3 agonizing seconds, then slowly turned their head to look behind them.
Oh no, did you accidentally wave at a stranger while aiming for someone behind them?
No. Behind me, there was absolutely no one. I had greeted the wrong person entirely.
So, how did you manage the damage control?
I pretended to smoothly run my fingers through my hair, but I was sporting a buzz cut at the time.
The cringe combined with bizarre behavior. A brilliant multiplier for total humiliation.
Oh, you haven't heard anything yet. Your turn, confess.
I once strutted confidently into a classroom and proudly took a seat in the very front row.
Sounds perfectly normal to me.
Until the professor began lecturing on a subject I had never heard of in my entire existence.
Was that the exact moment you realized you were in the wrong class?
Yep, but I maintained extreme composure, playing the role of an eager straight-A student, until my phone buzzed with a text from my friend. Where on earth are you?
Did you finally get up and walk out?
I did, but before rushing out the door, I made sure to politely bow to the entire class.
Haha, unnecessarily polite. Classic, if you're gonna be humiliated, do it with absolute flair.
Exactly. but I'd wager it's nothing compared to the dreaded wrong chat disaster, right?
Oh, do not summon that memory. I meant to text my best friend. Save me, this meeting is brutally long and soul-crushing.
Don't tell me you sent it to the company-wide chat?
Not the general company chat. I dropped it right into the exclusive group with the big boss.
Oh my god! What was the atmosphere like after that?
Dead silence for 30 agonizing seconds. Then, the boss casually replied, I happen to be in this meeting too.
You were doomed. You probably wanted to legally change your name right then and there, huh?
No, I just wanted to switch to an entirely different planet.
Haha! Let me try to redeem myself with a tale of my healthy resolution.
Let's hear it.
I was highly determined to overhaul my lifestyle, so I bought a massive pile of fruits and packed my fridge.
Very proactive. How did the first 2 days go?
I ate them quite consistently. Then day 3 rolled around, and the bakery down the street had a 50% off sale.
The fruits in the fridge must have been weeping silently. Did you end up rescuing them?
Oh, I did. I wiped everything out clean.
You ate all the fruits?
No, I devoured the entire pile of pastries. The fruit was just there for aesthetic purposes.
Ah, the overwhelming power of a good discount. But wait, I have a stellar performance art story from the bus.
Oh boy, what happened this time?
I had my earphones in, blasting a ballad, fully convinced I was just softly mouthing the lyrics.
But in reality, you were giving a live, open mic concert for the entire bus to hear?
Spot on. When I finally pulled my earphones out, a little kid sitting across from me was clapping fiercely, while his mom was dying of laughter.
Sang so beautifully, you instantly gained a young, devoted fan.
I was so humiliated I begged the driver to let me off 2 stops early.
Ha ha! But you know, all those things that made us turn beet red back then?
Looking back now, they're actually wildly endearing and hilarious, aren't they?
Absolutely. Almost everyone has a few memories they'd love to erase entirely from their memory.
But every time we meet up, we end up rehashing them just to have a good laugh.
Probably because we've grown up enough to finally learn how to laugh at ourselves.
In the past, you'd just want to vanish into thin air, but now you try to add a little extra spice to make the story funnier.
If you could rewind time, would you choose to wipe out those embarrassing moments?
No way. It's thanks to those epic crash and burns that I have this legendary vault of comedy gold today.
Same here. If life was always flawless and smooth sailing,
Where would we find the juicy material to sit here and gossip over coffee?
come to think of it, we've discussed almost everything under the sun today, from hobbies and goals.
To an absolute mountain of embarrassments of a lifetime.
We sound like a certified sitcom.
Except we saved a ton of money on casting, seeing as we just played the lead roles ourselves.
If we sold tickets, I bet we'd actually get an audience.
The audience would probably walk away realizing, turns out, everyone has their moments of sheer clumsiness.
The important thing is that, after it all, we can still smile.
And have a solid partner in crime sitting across the table to share the sheer stupidity with.
Thanks for the incredibly hilarious chat today, David.
No, I'm the one who should be thanking you. You've made me realize life is way more endearing than I thought.
But hey,
What is it?
next time you wave at someone, make sure you take a really good look behind you.
And you make sure to double check the class sign before marching in like you own the place.
It's a deal then? Whoever messes up first?
Pays for a whole month's worth of coffee.
Oh, that's dangerously high stakes. With our track record of clumsiness, we might just have to split the bill next month.
Even better. That just gives me another fantastic excuse to drag you out here and keep the stories rolling.
Absolutely. Next time around, there'll surely be even more hilariously unsalvageable moments.